This week on SailAway.
What are all the things we have to do?
Oh, eat a hot dog sandwich. That's first. Then we have to prepare as if a hurricane might come.
Alright, we gotta get the rest of your stuff all packed up, your toys and stuff that you want to take.
Yeah!
Okay.
After building up a serious 2-year case of homesickness, we're finally getting back to the States.
Back. This is crazy.
And it's a 2-week whirlwind of reacquainting ourselves with our favorite people and places.
I've never seen this before.
Look at that!
Sweet. That is badass.
We cram in some new bike skills, visits with tons of friends and family, a quintessential country wedding, and our very first SailAway speaking engagement.
We wrote things down though. We have a video.
But we have a YouTube channel, that's what that is all about.
And just as we're settling into the familiarity of home and the comforts and seduction of land life, it's time for a road trip.
I'm glad we're not going to the airport right now, because we would be.
Hey!
This is insane.
And we roll into the Annapolis Boat Show for our appearances at the first ever YouTube booth. After an amazing experience and making so many new friends in the YouTube community and the sailing community,
Cheers!
it's time to enjoy the boat show ourselves. And as we explore amazing new boats and feel the lure of sailboat life calling us again.
Get a little sporty. Yeah, everybody's scrambling to secure their boats. I'll just sit here.
Last cow.
I know that's what I said.
It causes us to take a good look at what home really means.
Oh, we just made it. We're here. Finally. Do you see Zeke?
Ever wish you could escape normal life and experience more of the world?
So maybe on that island. Well, we did just that. We sold everything we owned on dry land and sailed away. Promise me that we'll sail away.
Now we are roaming the planet in search of new adventures and sharing it with you every week.
Just promise me that we'll sail away. So hit subscribe and escape normal with us. And I'll be yours forevermore. Come on, it's just that little button down there. That's it.
It's time crunch time. We have T-minus 4 hours until we leave the boat. Eric worked very hard to get his job done, but that means that the boat is not done and ready. So that's what we're doing today. What are all the things we have to do?
Oh, eat a hot dog sandwich, which is basically a hot dog bun with cheese on it. That's first. Then we have to prepare as if a hurricane might come. It's still October, so we have to prepare the boat as much extent as we can, like a hurricane might show up. So we're going to take down the jib. We got to haul our dinghy up on the deck and the motor up on the rail, take down our canvas, get all the stuff off the cabin top and then cram it down here someplace. I got pack. I haven't packed yet. We'll leave it in 3.5 hours. Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody where we're going? Ohio. Are we gonna take a plane? Plane to Ohio. Alright, we gotta get the rest of your stuff all packed up, your toys and stuff that you want to take.
Yeah!
Okay. Zeke's gonna go stay with some friends.
Zeke, your ride is here, bud. Your ride is here. Your ride is here. Bye, guys.
Thanks, man.
Zeke is in good hands, my brother.
We know. Bye, Zeke.
You're so loud.
You're a good boy.
Good morning. 6 a.m. And we're in a house because we have not filmed anything because it's been a stressful 2 days. But we are headed to the airport. Your alarm's going off again. Headed to the airport, so we are going to Ohio for well, 2 weeks, and then we'll be in Annapolis for a week basically. But we got a super generous offer by our boat neighbor, actually, who has a house in San Juan, to stay with him for 2 days. So he lives upstairs. We got this awesome lower apartment, and we've been land living, or living in a land house, as River said. But now it's time to go. Just his beauty. Do you want to say anything?
That's really gnarly. He already said it. This was so crazy we haven't taken any footage of this place. And it's really cool. It's a cool little town. Yeah, as you can see, we got a pretty nice morning. This is just looking out the back of Ernesto's place. Just in the heart of PR, man. And out here at night, you can hear the coquis chirping really, really well. Get her few right now. But man, at night, they're awesome. Alright. I better get everything together. We're all packed, mostly just random odds and ends, so we gotta make sure we don't leave. Alright, well, we are off to the airport in just a few minutes, waiting for our Uber. Just want to thank Ernesto once again. Really appreciate the hospitality. It was awesome. Are we ready?
Yeah, I don't know where that trash can is, though.
Oh, out front, he said.
The complications and logistics of just getting to and from the San Juan airport and figuring out what to do with Zeke would have been enough to make us pull our hair out. Without the help and generosity of others, it would have truly been a nightmare. Thanks so much, guys.
Made it for TSA. Now we're finding the gate.
Might be taking off.
I hear the engine.
Rivers has flown before, but this is probably the first flight that he'll remember. And man, was he keyed up for it.
We made it!
Is that Nona's house?
No, we're not going to Nona's house, remember? Where are we going?
We are going to Alum Creek Sailing Association.
That's right, we left our boat to come to Ohio and go to a boat. We're on a race with Nona and Grandpa on their boat. 27-foot Catalina. You're running foredeck. Back. It's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Ohio representation.
Hey, Rivers!
I only get to see you on Facebook. I don't get to see you on real.
This looks a little bit like the last time we made an episode about Alum Creek racing. This is the night when it's basically a bunch of drinkers with a sailing problem. They're moving. I'm confused. Who's winning?
We're bow out on everybody, right?
I've never seen this before. I've never seen this many boats sitting touching before. Ever. Spinnaker boats are taking off. Look at that! That is badass.
Hey, Trey.
Welcome home. We're back.
Thank you. Karen and James, the best. That is awesome.
going.
Keep going. Push. Pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Keep going. Pedal.
Alright, everybody. Here is the coolest thing you ever saw.
This was Rivers' first shot at no training wheels. It took him about 5 minutes. Pretty soon he was borrowing the neighbor's much bigger bike and mastering that as well.
Nice. You skid? Good job.
I heard a little bit of skating.
Burning rubber.
Are we on camera?
Yeah.
My cameo!
We even made it back to Ohio in time for my nephew Zane's wedding. We celebrated in 100% country style.
Nice. That's what I got to.
And Rivers is always down for a good wedding reception. Keep working on those moves, son.
You ready to give your first presentation to a live audience?
No. No, not at all.
We have no idea what we're doing.
We wrote things down though. We have a video.
Rivers, are you ready? Do you have all your notes prepared? Slack ass.
The Alum Creek Sailing Association asked us to speak at their monthly meeting. Something we're completely new at, but really enjoyed doing.
I know a lot of you know, most of you probably know, but we have a YouTube channel. That's what that is all about. And of course, we are from here. We were club members for years.
Who knows? Maybe someday we'll polish up this act and take it on the road. And being October in Ohio, we couldn't pass up a family trip to the pumpkin farm.
Oh, River's starting to catch up to you. He's getting a little bit of a head of steam going. Nice.
All of this wonderful time with family and friends, and just enjoying the land life, had become somewhat emotional for us. We couldn't help but wonder how long we could stay away from all this and continue the sailing life. And just like that, it was time to go.
Road trips.
Am I right?
God, I'm glad we're not going to the airport right now, because we would be.
Hey!
This is insane.
I don't know how we have this much stuff.
We've got $5,000 worth of SailAway product that we're going to unload at the boat show.
Yeah, that's true. Not $5,000. We have packed everything that we could possibly think of. And now all of a sudden we have so much more stuff than we did when we got here.
Saw a few things we liked at your parents and decided to take those with us too.
Road trip. First part of this road trip is to my grandparents' house. It is about 2.5 hours away. We've only got like a 5-hour trip tomorrow morning.
Bright and early.
Bright and early, yeah. We got to be at the boat show by 11 is our time at the booth, which means we got to be there like 10, which means we got to leave at like 5. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I love road trips and traveling. I like traveling with our boat when we have all of our stuff on it.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about packing and
Can't leave anything behind.
And after a quick one-night stop at Lauren's grandparents to reconvene with her parents, it was an early morning drive, and suddenly we were in Annapolis.
Got a regatta out there.
And like road trips always do, it left a lot of time for contemplation. We thought a lot about all the things we missed that were behind us. But after that whirlwind 2-week visit, we were surprised how many things in front of us we were missing. But now it was time to soak up an entirely different experience. 5 days at the Annapolis Boat Show and the first ever YouTube booth.
Let's go up this way.
Where we would spend an hour to an hour and a half every day next to other YouTube channels, large and small.
See Dad.
Meeting viewers and talking about this life that we love.
Good morning. All right.
Getting to meet and interact with so many patrons, subscribers, and viewers over the entire weekend was a truly amazing and humbling experience. And we suddenly found our perspective on this lifestyle refreshed, and our enthusiasm for it much renewed. We just can't thank you all enough for watching, supporting us, and inspiring us to continue down this crazy path. Once we were finally able to relax, settle into the rhythms of the show and the YouTube booth, we were able to go check out some of these amazing boats ourselves. They definitely inspire some serious daydreaming.
We're on the majestic 530. It's just sitting here, so we came on. This thing is insane. Acceptably sized trampolines for rivers. So there's a crazy storm blowing in, and we're at an extra high tide. So there's already flooding, and there's going to be another foot, supposedly, over the next hour and a half. So, yeah, I don't know. Makes me a little nervous.
Glad our boat's not here.
I know. Classic out.
I know, it's nice.
And just screw them in. Clever.
It's a pantry.
Oh my gosh.
A legit pantry.
Sure is.
That's cool.
That would be cool.
So after an emotional 2 weeks at home, we were able to catch up with some old sailing friends as well. We made great new friends with some of our favorite YouTube channels. And saw some amazing sights and boats that we can really only dream about. We realized that our flight home was fast approaching. Yeah, home. We felt like we were going home flying to Ohio.
Cheers! Might as well do a cheers if I got the camera on. Cheers!
But now we were feeling very ready to also fly home to Cecilia and Zeke. we're extremely lucky to say that we have two homes. The one where we're from that we can always go back to, and the one wherever the four of us happen to be together on Cecilia, exploring the world.
Oh, we just made it. We're here. Finally. You see Zeke? Zeke, it's us! Hey!
He's so excited!
We're back for you. We came back for you. Yeah, we wouldn't leave you. I know, it's been a long time. Careful.
I like some of your action shots. You like
Yeah.
whip it around. Like quick shot.